Good afternoon, everyone. Climbers dead, freak snowstorm in Nepal, snowstorm blocking off passes in India as well, across the Himalayan Range west. Also same location, September, heavy snows and unusual rains. Early arrival of sea ice preventing critical supply deliveries to isolated communities. Sun Road and Glacier National Park closed, early snowstorms. How ready are you not to be able to get to a store for a week? My Patriot Supply, the Adapt 2030 links below in the description box, as well as links to mini Ice Age conversations. Episode number 120 with Kevin Long discussing Australia going into a mega drought, further decreasing wheat yields across our planet. Starting over here at Rohtang Pass, this is northwestern Himalaya near Manali, Himachal Pradesh. Massive unexpected snowfalls during the dry season. Kulu Manali snowfalls. And when I saw some of these images, I thought that is literally impossible. So whiting out, this is how much snow fell on the roads while they're trying to deliver supplies further into the mountainous regions. These types of snows don't normally come until at least a month and a half from now. Very unusual to say the least in this dry season. So many problems at the moment. Tourists trapped, trekkers dying, and we saw this 2 years ago as well. Pin here on the map for you for the event location. Now notice this is Western Himalaya. The trekkers being trapped is in Nepal. But at the same time, these same heavy rains and snows in Himachal Pradesh occurred in September. So this is two instances showing a transition or a change along the Himalayan range for new moisture patterns evolving as jet streams shift in the grand solar minimum. Now on to the climbers and trekkers in Nepal, deadly expedition. Area here on the map, this is Mount Guraj, a little bit western Nepal. 8 climbers dead, others still trapped. They're trying to get rescue helicopters up there because this is the dry season. It is the best season to go trekking. And although it can snow, it's usually a couple of inches, but nothing like these multiple feet that came down. They had more than 4 feet of snow. Still so many people unaccounted for up there. Wish these search and rescue crews the best of luck finding these people. So as you can see, early snows have already blocked off and cut off access to Himalayan communities that were still relying on another at least month of clear roads to get supplies up there. So what they have is what they have. There's going to be no helicopter airlifting to try to bring supplies if they run out of food. Now here in Canada, they're doing exactly that. They're helicopter airlifting 600,000 liters of fuel up to these isolated communities that are already cut off by early arrival of sea ice. Area here on the map, Cambridge Bay, Nunavut. Now where have we heard this again and again and again over the last 4 years with record snow, record cold again and again, earlier and earlier? Baffin Island area. And for those of you who are fans of geologic history, Baffin Island was the seed point for the last glaciation on our planet. Go wide out here on the sea ice thickness for October 14th. Red is really thick. You're looking at around 4.5 meters, and for those of you in the U.S., 13 to 14 feet. Anywhere that you see yellow, around 3 meters or 9 feet thick. But what we're going to focus in on here, I'll zoom in for you, is this area. It's choked in by at least 6 foot thick ice at the moment. So these are some of the repercussions of the grand solar minimum, if you will. Communities are going to be cut off. Now, what do you think is going to happen? These people are going to need to migrate. And when they do, they're going to go somewhere else, and it's going to push up prices. Right now, if 3,000 people leave a community, they could be absorbed into a larger city. But as we progress through this grand solar minimum, there's going to be millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people migrating due to these weather anomalies. And this is before the all-time record snows and record cold that's on the way through the United States and Canada at the moment. This was several days back. Sun Road Glacier National Park closed after early snowstorm dumps over a foot of snow. Well, it ended up being almost 3 feet. So that road is closed indefinitely through the rest of the season. Glacier National Park, you can see in red where that section is. Staying in KBZK's search feed here, I just put in snow. They talk about the Sun Road still being closed, and then they were talking about more snow and rain a few days back, and the October snow made it difficult for ranchers to get their cattle. There's more snow and rain, but that was back in October 4th. So this has been an ongoing event. across the better half of central and western Canada, along with central Rocky Mountain areas of the United States, West, Montana, etc. News not really covering this because it is so rare with such deep snows, and this record cold that is on tap for this week is going to wake people up because it shouldn't be breaking January all-time record cold temperatures in October. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. Again, Kevin Long and I discussed Australia entering a mega drought, which will further reduce global crop yields moving forward into the grand solar minimum. Links below in the description box.